Hey guys, Ben from KCT here, and I want to take a moment to talk about something that I think is really cool. If you guys are concealed carrying, and you probably are, and if you aren't, you probably should be. What do you guys do with your mags when you're carrying them? You carry a spare mag, right? Like two is one is done, all that good stuff. But where do you put them? Okay. So for me, a lot of times when I was having to carry something smaller, I usually my backup gun would be like a Cal-Tech PF9. That didn't give me a whole lot of options to carry my mags because number one, they're freaking tiny, and they just roll out of whatever holder I put them into. And number two, they weren't long. I mean, like if you want to go grab a Glock mag out of your pocket, okay, you know what that is. You can almost get your set of car keys instead of these magazines. They're so small. So I was really excited to see when Evolve 3D Printing, they're based here in Michigan and also in Indiana, came up with their RipCord series of magazine carriers. Now, there are several different kinds that we're actually testing out right now for them. But since this has been one that I've used quite a bit, I think it's only fair that I kind of weigh in with my thoughts on the RipCord one and what it does for my common everyday carry. So, when you look at this, guys, real simple. There's your magazine, and then there's a RipCord. You can raise and lower the clip on there, and basically the magazine is designed to slide down. Go ahead and pop it out. It's got some little very nice Velcro or something. It's not Velcro, but it's like it. It's the softest grippy material I've ever seen in my life. So somebody will tell me what that is in the notes or comments, because I sure as hell don't know. So nice and small there, nice and compact. Just a belt or a pocket clip, and then what it'll do is it'll stop right there on the base of the magazine, so that when I need it, I can just come down, grab it right out. Now it's kind of a pain sometimes to put them back in the pocket after you've drawn them out, but my thought is it's a backup magazine. If you take it out of your pocket, you probably need it. If you don't need it, you have time to put it back in your pocket. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this works. So first of all, during a lot of the things that I do, there's a lot of times where I cannot carry as much as I would like to do. So whether it's a Glock or a Canik or something full sized, I just don't have. Sometimes it's just not feasible. So with that being said, the Kel-Tec is awesome because it goes with me. It's very small. I can just tuck it in wherever I need to. Like honestly, it's like there's my beat up gun. Say get a little it's a Galco DeSantis, a little pocket sleeve, and then just the old man grip sleeve, and this is just that beater that, comes with me everywhere. So if I do that, typically my magazines are going in my pockets. And that sucks. So let's take a look at this and see what we got here. So that's another thing we got to talk about, but that'll be later. So this is actually two pieces, or well, it's one piece that opens up, just like that. And you have the hard side of the Velcro on there, soft side outside, which is nice because it doesn't snag on your clothes. If you've ever had some gear or anything where the hard side of the Velcro is, I don't know if it's male or female, though whatever it is rubbing up against you and starts wearing against your clothes and actually start repetitive wear marks on there, they put the soft side on the outside, so that's awesome. So again, you can raise, you can lower, you can do all sorts of stuff with this. I just left them at the stock height because I run a lot of pocket clip items. So typically I'll have a pocket clip knife. Right now I'm pocket clip carrying it's a Nightcore Precise Series P10 GT. You'll see the review coming out. It's going to be interesting. But so people are used to seeing me with multiple pocket clips everywhere, because that doing this is to be a little bit more discreet per se, versus bringing a full size handgun. It doesn't really bother people. People don't really notice. That being said, observe local laws, whatever you guys have to deal with, but it's not obtrusive, especially if they know that you're kind of more of an outdoorsy type person. So the best way to fit these things is simple. Instead of going and putting the mag in them and then wrapping it around, what I found is just kind of, I'll show you how easy this is. This is so nice. Just go ahead and just close it there. do a nice little squeeze, make sure it's lined up, and then I'll test. Okay, so you can see that's too loose, so tighten it down. So basically my goal here is to tighten it down as much as I can and still let the mag slide in, because even though there's a hard side in there, it is still pretty smooth. You can draw your mag and put it back in without much actual effort. This might be a little bit too tight, but hell yeah, it's a little bit tight. But yeah, wait till we start filming the video and I start doing this stuff. There you go. Okay, so what you guys get the picture. And you know, again, I will usually run it a little bit tighter. You know, and this is nice and tight. It doesn't, you see there, it's not falling out. And again, that's just retained by the Velcro. So there's not any sort of magic going on in there. You hear it like rattle sometimes because it's like magazine is pushing up and down. Well, that's how you draw the magazine. Let's reach in there, grab that. So typically, you know, when I'm carrying a gun, I will carry like, if I'm doing a full frame, would carry like at least one spare magazine. But, you know, again, that's like in a back pocket somewhere or cargoes. You know, and it makes me feel less good about it because I know that if I need to get that spare magazine, I am going to be fumbling for something. You know, you don't want to have your wallet, your keys, whatever else on top of it when you need it. So that sucks. So, I mean, every day, I've been carrying these. This is supposed to give me the magazine. There you go. And they do make them in some different colors. This is a blue one there. But yeah, they're super, super simple. One of the things I love about these is because they do not require ferrous metal to stay in there. So guys, if you see those ones where you're like, oh cool, you know, it's awesome, you know, I can use, it's a magnet with some little flanges on it. Well, okay, gotcha. But the problem is if you're not running a ferrous metal or anything that would cause that to pick it up, you're not going to have a good time with that. And I've seen guys literally say, okay, so I'm running an all polymer Glock magazine like a Magpul. Cool. I've got a few that are awesome. I will make it stick by running steel case through it. And that's your home defense. That's your EDC. You are planning on putting like Wolf or Tula steel case in your magazine so that it attaches to something. That is stupid. I've seen people say that, and I've often thought that they were joking. When you look in their eyes, they're not. They're just telling you like what the facts are. Like, you're gonna get hit with an underpowered steel case ball round if you attack them, and if you ever get hit with Tula or Wolf or anything like that, 9mm, and you find out about it, you're gonna be pissed. So, something to think about. These are great because, again, you can adapt them to different sizes. And again, the other ones that we will be looking at have also gone through a rigorous test. They're awesome. If you see them on the website, they have an Etsy. Sorry. Those are great. We are, like I said, we'll do more on those too, but I have another reviewer out testing those out. And he carries his gun like he sleeps with it, you know. If my eyes are tracking different, I'm trying to like actually stay in the camera, not stare at myself. You know, and so like the first thing he said to me after like the first week of carrying, he goes, it's carrying confidence. It's adding confidence to my EDC routine. It's adding the preparedness, knowing that I'm ready to go. And I can have my magazine, I can stage it wherever I want, you know, because typically I'll run one of these off like my left pocket, or if I've got like a clip pocket for like tack pants, so I'll run like one there and then one usually behind me. And so you're not tied down to a specific system. It's not like you're wearing little pouches that, you know, you can only put them on in one spot. So guys, again, I mean, it's such a simple thing. You remember Lord of the Rings when Boromir's like, something over such a simple thing? I know, I'm just crazy at Christmas. I mean, it's such a simple thing, but my God, it is excellent. There's $17 on their website, on their Etsy page. Guys, go check them out. I mean, like, seriously, they have a lot of cool stuff they're doing right now. They actually have a storage fix for the SBA 3. Guys, if you're familiar with what's happening, this is being recorded in December. If you're familiar with what's happening in the world right now, Polymer 80 got rated. Q got rated for the Honey Badger. There are not looking like positive times coming up for being a gun owner. So to have something that is like less than the cost of the magazine that it carries, and certainly less than the ammo that's in that magazine, that you can put anywhere on yourself and roll with it. I mean, obviously having a son recently, I'm got to be a little bit more careful, but there's times where I would just literally just like clip one in the inside of my coat pocket. Okay, I'm going to the store. Cool, I know that I've got at least one spare mag on me, even if I didn't remember to grab one when I put my pants on there. So I should probably start remembering to grab stuff. But anyways, guys, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Definitely go check these guys out. Evolve 3D Printing on their Etsy shop. Don't know if I'll be able to actually link them because YouTube reasons, things like that. But you guys have eyes, you have ears, you can type, so get it figured out. But definitely go check these out. Like, this is one thing that the minute I got it, I was like, I've been looking for this for years. I've been looking for something because there's no feeling worse than knowing that like you have to dig past your wallet and light and keys and phone and to get that magazine that's now in the bottom of your pocket, rotated whatever which way and full of lint. This will stop a lot of that, guys. So definitely check them out. Again, I can't recommend this enough. The RipCord one, like I said, we will show the other models too, but they're the same excellent type stuff that we've been seeing. So, and also these guys are really, really, really on to customer service. So I did have an issue with one of them where essentially I forgot that I was wearing it. That's the other thing, is I don't remember that I'm wearing these things. They're so comfortable. If you can wear a knife or a tack light in your pocket, you'll never notice you got extra rounds just chilling in your pocket. But I went to go grab something out of my pocket at the end of the day and missed the dump tray, and it went right over the edge of a railing, like down a flight of stairs, and it broke the corner off. And I called them up and I was like, hey, just so you know, it's still functional, it's great. Just the corner's been knocked off. And they're like, cool, just send you another one. I mean, I sent them a picture and it was still functional. It still worked. It wasn't like, oh God, I need to get a new one. They're like, nah, don't worry about it. It's on its way. So definitely looking out for the customer. Guys, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. It's free. I don't have a Patreon yet, just because life. Yeah, hopefully you guys like this, and let me know what you think. I'll have more for you later. See you.